This phrase can be used to express future intentions, personal goals, and aspirations. It showcases how individuals use this phrase to outline their plans for education, career, personal development, travel, health, relationships, and more. Usage: expressing future intentions. Example: I plan to travel to Europe next summer. Usage: outlining personal goals. Example: I plan to run a marathon within the next year. Usage: setting academic goals. Example: I plan to study medicine and become a doctor. Usage: career planning. Example: I plan to pursue a career in marketing. Usage: financial planning. Example: I plan to save money for a down payment on a house. Usage: travel planning. Example: I plan to visit all 7 continents in my lifetime. Usage: health and fitness goals. Example: I plan to start a regular exercise routine to improve my fitness. Usage: educational goals. Example: I plan to earn a master's degree in psychology. Usage: skill development. Example: I plan to learn how to play the piano. Usage: home improvement. Example: I plan to renovate my kitchen next year. Usage: personal development. Example: I plan to work on improving my communication skills. Usage: family planning. Example: I plan to start a family in the near future. Usage: volunteer work. Example: I plan to dedicate my time to volunteering at a local charity. Usage: business ventures. Example: I plan to start my own business in the next few years. Usage: creative pursuits. Example: I plan to write a novel and get it published. Usage: personal growth. Example: I plan to prioritize self-care and mindfulness in my daily life. Usage: social engagement. Example: I plan to join a community organization and contribute to local initiatives. Usage: environmental initiatives. Example: I plan to reduce my carbon footprint by adopting eco-friendly practices. Usage: relationship building. Example: I plan to strengthen my relationships with family and friends. Usage: philanthropy. Example: I plan to donate a portion of my income to charitable causes. Sample sentences: I plan to start my own business in the coming year. I plan to travel to Japan next summer. I plan to learn how to speak French fluently. I plan to save money for a down payment on a house. I plan to volunteer at the local homeless shelter. I plan to run a marathon within the next 2 years. I plan to pursue a career in graphic design. I plan to take up painting as a hobby. I plan to enroll in a yoga class for better physical and mental well-being. I plan to read at least one book per month. I plan to improve my public speaking skills. I plan to adopt a more sustainable lifestyle and reduce my carbon footprint. I plan to visit my grandparents every month to spend quality time with them. I plan to start a vegetable garden in my backyard. I plan to learn how to play the guitar. I plan to finish writing my novel by the end of this year. I plan to participate in a charity run to raise funds for cancer research. I plan to advance my career by pursuing additional professional certifications. I plan to take a photography course to enhance my skills. I plan to join a book club to engage in meaningful discussions about literature. I plan to establish a daily meditation practice for inner peace and mindfulness. I plan to mentor and support aspiring entrepreneurs in my community. I plan to organize a charity event to support underprivileged children. I plan to learn how to cook a new recipe every week. I plan to improve my time management skills for better productivity. I plan to start a blog to share my travel experiences and photography. I plan to learn how to swim and conquer my fear of water. I plan to take a course in web development to enhance my technical skills. I plan to practice gratitude and journaling to cultivate a positive mindset. I plan to dedicate more time to hobbies that bring me joy, such as painting and hiking. I plan to invest in my education by pursuing a master's degree. I plan to explore different cuisines and try new restaurants in my city. I plan to join a community theater group to indulge in my passion for acting. I plan to learn how to play chess and challenge myself intellectually. I plan to organize a beach cleanup to contribute to environmental conservation. I plan to take up gardening and grow my own herbs and vegetables. I plan to learn how to code and develop my own mobile app. I plan to become a mentor for young professionals starting their careers. I plan to attend workshops and conferences to expand my knowledge in my field. I plan to reconnect with old friends and strengthen our relationships. I plan to practice daily meditation to reduce stress and promote mental clarity. I plan to learn how to sew and create my own clothing designs. I plan to start a YouTube channel to share educational content. I plan to participate in a fundraising walk for a cause I care about. I plan to take up hiking and explore nature trails in my area. I plan to learn a new dance style, such as salsa or hip-hop. I plan to start a podcast to discuss topics I'm passionate about. I plan to organize regular family gatherings to maintain strong bonds. I plan to learn basic car maintenance to become more self-sufficient. I plan to establish a daily writing habit to enhance my creativity.